Hello, spiritualist family members, clients, friends, whomever. This is not what I was intending for my very first video with my psychic medium page or my psychic medium YouTube channel, but I've been getting a lot of fear-based messages from people, and that's okay. If you're worried and such, yes, you can send me messages. If I don't get back to you, it generally means I don't feel anything or I don't sense anything bad coming your direction. The reason I don't get back to you is because I have so many people that are, getting readings and having a lot of that interaction. I've been busier than I really expected to be at this time of the year. But let's get to what everybody wants to hear about, which is COVID-19 or coronavirus. I have a scientific side of this and I have a spiritual side of it. And I know you're probably coming to me wanting to know the spiritual side of it, but you're going to hear a little bit of scientific side too. I call one Karis, the scientist, and then the other is like the spiritual side that often is right about it, whether it's scientific or not. So it's kind of strange. But overall, please don't panic with COVID-19. Please do not panic. It is going to suck. It is going to suck like a bad, apparently my phone agrees with me. It's going to suck like a bad flu, okay? The aches, the pains, all that such. Am I hearing that from spirit? Yes, I am. As far as young people go, here's the scientific side, okay? The scientific side says that young people below 19 years of age are the least people that are getting this virus. For whatever reason, they are pretty dang good at fighting this off in their bodies. Youth is very good with coronavirus 19. Okay, so that's good. If you have little ones, please don't worry about them. Just watch them like a hawk. But your children are going to end up being carriers of this disease. Now, here's a little bit more science with this, okay? What's so odd and dangerous about this disease that we have not seen given other diseases, how communicable it is. Now, spirit, here's where I'm going to pop into spirit. Spirit does this when they talk about, oh, it's handshake to handshake, it's touching your eyes. They go, and then I go, what? Tell me. And they won't give me any more. They just say, it's getting worse than this. So again, don't panic about that. But I want you to remind yourself that your young people are often going to be carriers and they might feel off for a day or two. But unless they have some major illness going on, it isn't going to affect them like it's going to affect grandparents or great grandparents, people in the nursing home, people that have diseases that are there and present. Those are the ones that are going to get hit hardest with this. Now, spirit has been doing some strange things to me. Now, I could be fear-based about this. Trust me, I've had some times where I'm like, wow, freaking out. But spirit has done some strange things. So spirit has actually got my whole family to go to the gym 2 weeks ago. And we haven't done that in years. What I thought was me saying, God, please help me with this weight issue that I've had since day one. Because a lot of my prayers have been centered on that, getting healthy, getting to a weight that's like acceptable. So I thought this whole gym thing was like, oh yeah, you're getting healthy, blah, blah, blah. But the way that it's come across, it's been like a repetitive grinding. And that to me, that spirit like telling me it's not just me going to the gym, it was my whole family going to the gym. So all of us, all 5 of us have been doing that for almost 2 weeks now. That told me immune system. When I finally started putting all this together, I realized that spirit was finding ways of helping our family to boost our immune system. Why are they doing that for our family? Because spirit does this when they want me to continue doing readings and doing more of them. That's the only time I ever hear from them about much of anything. So we've talked about the younger people. Is there concern there, worry there? On spiritual side, just the really, really, really sick is what they say. Then we have like the 20s, the middle age. Those of us that are in that age are going to be sick. We're going to get these things. And remember, please, please, please remember, fear, and this is my scientific side, okay? Fear is going to ramp the adrenals up and is going to put cortisol in your body. You have to find a way of relaxing through this so that your body can do what it needs to do to get rid of this. I know, and a lot of it is media, but I think the media has done a good job of offsetting individuals that are saying this is no big deal, this is a hoax. It's not a hoax. And I know I'm political in a lot of realms, but I really think from a spiritual side that this is about us learning to come together, forcing us to come together and to work together and to deal with the truth of situations. I'm not going to go politics with this because this is about human beings, love, compassion, but this is also about learning how to do this. Spirit has kind of given me this feeling of, this is your practice run, guys. Next time it's not going to be so pretty. And please don't let that be fear-based either. I can't tell you when it'll come or whatever, but I feel like this is a get it together thing, okay? I do believe the future can change. I do believe that we're here for learning and coming together. But as far as this COVID-19, this is our test run to get our stuff cleaned up, because we need to get this cleaned up. As far as older people, grandparents and such, the feeling that I get is even isolating ourselves from them. When I watched a program the other day on Wuhan, China, this younger woman was talking about, my God, my parents have been in their apartment for 30 days. That can't be good for them. And I felt like Spirit said, yes, it can. I do feel it like kind of raging for a while, the virus raging, and then it just dropping to nothing. And that contradicts everything that the media is saying. But it's like, I do think that the warmer weather is going to impact it just because of what Spirit has said, but not until it really nails us. Remember, once you've had it, you're immune to it, COVID-19. I just don't want to see this virus mutate. And I don't think this one is going to mutate. But, it does concern me. Now, here's the other weird thing that I've been seeing. So I'll be watching TV and I'll see a red dot on people's third eye if I'm not touching my face. I don't care. I haven't been on the house. I've seen a red dot on people that are going to get coronavirus. And it's so weird. I don't know why it's a red dot. I don't know why it's on the third eye. I have no idea. I just tell you what I'm seeing. I'm going to say this because it happened quite a while ago. I've seen it on people way up in Congress and way up in the executive branch, which kind of freaked me out when I first saw it. But when I hear them say, I've got this, don't worry about it, that's the feeling that Spirit comes across with, especially when I see a lot of those dots. So if I have any words of advice to you, it's to look up immune system, strengthening your immune system. Stay more isolated than you've been in the past. I know some of you, I can go down the line. This person's really social. This person's really social. This person's really social. So 2 things that came from Spirit right before I started talking here. Number 1, if you live in a smaller town, you're going to have not an easier time with it, but an easier time of knowing when it's there, when to isolate, and when to, clean up essentially with bleach and such. The problem is small towners tend to be more touchy-feely because their neighbors, their friends, those types of things. I'd ask the people in small towns to be really, really reflectively aware of touching people. Give it a couple months. I know you're going to screw up and you're going to accidentally hug somebody or whatever, but that's the strong one that I feel. People in bigger cities, it's a distance thing. It feels like don't touch is what I just heard. Don't touch. And the other part of that is feeling like it's more communicable than what they're stating. Now I'm about to go and watch a public announcement. I don't know if I should send this out there before that. Okay, I just watched that video to make sure I said everything I needed to say with connection with spirit. It's really balanced. It's like have some fear, but don't. Be rational about it. Be logical about it. Look who you're getting information from. Do they seek the truth? Do they not seek the truth? Listen to the ones who are very scientific because they're going to tell you exactly what they know about it. And if that changes, they're going to come out and tell you the truth right away. If it changes spiritually, if I hear things, I will pop that on. I didn't realize how many people were panicking over this, and I'm stupid, okay? I think everybody can see the things there, and I would want to know too. If I had a friend that like weirdly talks to spirit, it's weird because I have this conundrum of like, I don't know anything. And then people say, well, what are you seeing? And then I'm like, oh yeah, but I'm seeing these red dots on people, but I think I'm crazy. So whatever. Anyways, so just keep calm. That's really important because it keeps your body in a better state to fight it. It is going to be here. The best thing you can do is to be prepared for it and not freak out and fear it. And lastly, don't send me pictures and be like, do you see a red dot on my head? Because I will send you a middle finger emoji or a meme because I am not going to do that. Go to science on this one, but I don't feel like we're all gonna freaking die from this. I feel like, it's the people that are in really bad shape or the healthcare workers that have had constant contact with it. So that's the only thing I'm feeling on a spiritual level with it. Okay. If you have questions, guys, put it down below. If I don't know, I'm going to tell you I don't hear anything from spirit. So don't be mad at me if I say that, but you've always known me to say it like it is and just say it exactly how they put it across. And I think that's one of the reasons why I'm able to do what I do and keep doing what I do is because I tell everything that I see like I see it. I'm not going to tell you things are going to be great when they're not, and vice versa. So, all right, let me know how things are going. Remember to pray, remember to meditate, remember to self-care because those are so important. And I will talk with you guys soon.